The kingdom, an icy blast of cold, exposed, naked truth.
It just gives Liverpool an opportunity to turn up the heat, press higher up the pitch, win the ball, and hopefully for Liverpool in good areas that they can.
And this Man City project, and you're seeing it now, the way he's inspired John Stones to get back to his best. And those two, I got to say, I didn't see.
In recent times, records blown away. They've surpassed the number of wins.
To render the strongest weak at the knees, even without. Reds set out to rekindle their home fire, retreading the fate of those who replace him, led not least, of course, by Raheem Sterling, can fulfil the task more than adequately. Davis doesn't. Adrian, interestingly, and not Kelleher, is the sub through the middle. Jesus rests. Jesus and Torres are
enjoy the silent treatment with no crowd, and Cancelo is in ubiquitous
in our game. So even in those moved on by Rodri, and here is Gundogan, perhaps the nation's form player, caught up by Thiago. Mane, Firmino, consolation goal for City on this ground last year. There's Gundogan in this fixture. Sterling, who can drive at Alexander-Arnold and set it back for Zinchenko.
if you want to choose that.
Over the top by Diaz. Alexander-Arnold won his race against Sterling, but couldn't. Firmino, to fiddle it through. Cancelo. Making it through.
Manchester City to allow Firmino a chance to take some time on the ball.
Robertson from wide, Cancelo to meet him. Robertson's hung it up, and Ederson has come and plucked it.
Yeah, he read it well, Ederson.
Real swagger at the moment. Mahrez receiving, flicking it in towards Foden. Rodri, Zinchenko, Sterling's on the dash. And his colleagues appreciate. Who's joining the attack now. Mahrez slaloms clear of Robertson. Red Mahrez couldn't take it. Zinchenko saw Raheem Sterling. Cushion towards Gundogan, set down for Foden. Gundogan kept moving, but Mahrez flicked in by Mahrez. Flick base. Gundogan, Zinchenko wide of him. Oh. Sterling was through the middle. Moved beyond Zinchenko and left him behind and aimed it across for Sadio Mane, whose header clears the crossbar.
Well, the fact that he put his hand straight on his face tells you that he should have gotten over that, and it could easily have been the first goal.
Mahrez off and running now. Nicely weighted ball from Phil Foden. Mahrez couldn't take it with him, but that's because his ankle was tapped. And Manchester City have a free kick here. But Gundogan much too heavy. And who did exchange a few words with Jurgen Klopp in the build-up to this, unlike lifting it up towards Salah. Well seen by Diaz. Firmino! Caught that beautifully, and Ederson turned it over.
Well, it's his anticipation that gets him in position in the first place, because he just...
Robertson. Good challenge. Alexander-Arnold digs one out towards T.
Determination to take charge of the ball themselves.
In by Robertson. Wrapped at pace towards Alexander-Arnold, lifted in towards Firmino, out of the goalkeeper's hands almost by Stones, and then miscontrolled by Zinchenko, and Liverpool. Thiago, Salah, Jones, he saw Alexander-Arnold. Firmino, Robertson, beyond Alexander-Arnold, over Fabinho, penalty. Michael Oliver did not even wait a heartbeat. Fabinho dismayed, upon which so much hinges. Ilkay Gundogan has heaved it over. It's a dreadful penalty. Shades of Mahrez, shades of De Bruyne. Three massive, notable penalties. One over the crossbar last year, and De Bruyne rolled one wide. These are top stars of the world game.
Yeah, and
Robertson, in went Salah of them, forward by Firmino, on by Salah. Little shout of handball. Jones for Robertson, and Robertson's cross is repelled by a tumbling Diaz.
maybe now he'll do something.
Foden.
No.
Fabinho. It's a clever ball. Salah's pass was nice ball for Mane, who stumbled over Cancelo, stumbled into Stones, and has himself a free kick. Right. Big red moment. Thiago. Rodri. And by Alexander-Arnold. Mane without force. Out by Still wait to see which way events will.
Past Alexander-Arnold, Sterling, Foden, good save, surely the follow-up, but it's in. And it's the man who missed the first half penalty. İlkay Gundogan makes amends, sniffing out the goals in the 6-yard box. What a rich vein of form he's in. 8 in 11 in the Premier League. And Manchester City draw first blood here at Anfield. Liverpool 0, City 1.
There's that man again, Sterling, isn't it? Look at his intent. Goes past.
Looking for Curtis Jones. Foden on the end of that ball from Zinchenko. The cross in towards Sterling was an X of Jones. And it's Alexander-Arnold again.
Jones keeping him company. Salah is wide. Curtis Jones has made a yard and got away a shot that doesn't really threaten Ederson. Mane. Width from Alexander-Arnold.
Thing on their from their minds now.
Behind it, it would be baying, demanding. Robertson takes Ederson now. And Jones has broken the tackle, and Curtis Jones has got a shot away that must have taken a deflection on its way past.
Well, John Stones.
City's near impregnable defence. Firmino, Joe, Mahrez driving up Robertson. Jones again, Mane on the twist. Gundogan, but here's Salah. And he's away from Diaz, who had a tug. It's a penalty. Ruben Diaz has erred. That in itself is a headline. Mo Salah, in front of the vacant Kop, has reopened. Deep breath. Salah stomps it in as if he means it. Obliged. And he answered the call. And this has come out to Bernardo Silva, who rifled it wide.
Yeah, I think Phil Foden.
Mane. And up towards Salah up. And Foden has played it in, and Alisson can't keep that out, and Manchester City are deprived of a John Stones goal by an upraised flash. Foden, he's got between two, and Foden set it for Gundogan, and City have their lead back. And once more, Liverpool's crown slips on their head. Not yet City's to claim, but Alisson has offered them a sight of it. Gundogan from 0 to hero ×2 of their biggest rivals, and Alisson's given it away again. And there's Raheem Sterling, and City now storm into a position which may very well be impregnable. And Alisson, once impregnable himself, is crestfallen. A City goal for Sterling at Anfield. That for him, personally, priceless. 2 Alisson errors in... Here's Foden. Phil Foden! Oh! Manchester City have their boots on the throat of the champions. That is a screamer from Phil Foden. They are fitting away.
Well, they're full of it, Manchester City, and they know they've got Liverpool where they want them, and they're not.